Okay, I wanted to give some help on page 369, 53 to 56, using the unit circle for precalculus. As you can see, the unit circle. Now, if you haven't watched the video prior to this one on the unit circle, you might want to watch that first because it helps explain the whole unit circle situation. But the radius of this circle is 1 unit. And so this line that goes to 1 at the edge of the circle is divided up into 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and then at the very edge it would be 1.0, just so that you get a sense for what the units are. Now the ordered pairs around this circle, normally we call them x, y values. When we're dealing with the unit circle, all the ordered pairs are called cosine, sine. The cosine t corresponds to what we normally call x, and the sine of t, what we normally call y. So, in number 53, where it says to find the sine of 5, what we need to do first is look on the unit circle and find 5. Where is 5, or 5.00? And if you look around, the numbers go consecutively in order, getting bigger as you get all the way around the circle. And there is 5. So what is the sine of 5? So we need to think about the ordered pair that stands for 5. And that ordered pair is over a certain number and down a certain number. If I want the sine of 5, I want the y value of that 5. So what I do is I take my straight edge and I place it horizontal at the point 5. And then I can find the point on the y-axis that corresponds to that value for the 5. And it's about negative 0.9. So it's about negative 0.9 or negative 1. It's close to negative 1, but it's not quite negative 1. Either one of those is an acceptable answer. The direction said to estimate. Now, part B says to find the cosine of 2. When you're doing the cosine value, you're finding the value along the x-axis as opposed to along the y-axis. So, first thing we need to do is find 2 on the unit circle. Do you know where it is? I hope you said right there. Now, to do the cosine, I'm going to have to use my ruler in a vertical position as opposed to horizontal. And the cosine of 2, if I put my value right through there, and try and name the point that goes through there. Can you figure out what it is? Let's see. Well, let's see. It looks like it's let's see, 0.334, you think? And is that a positive number or a negative number? All right, so let's do that one more time. Make sure we got it. Oh, boy, I was reading it wrong. It looks like it's 0.41 negative, or negative 0.4. Either of those is close enough. So when you're finding the values, what part of the ordered pair are you looking for the value for? If you're looking for the x value, it's the cosine. If you're looking for the y value, it's the sine. On 55, the question's asked a little bit backwards. They're asking you to find what is the t if the sine of it is 0.25. So how do you think I go about that? Right? And so I'm kind of going backwards, right? So go up to 0.25 and place a ruler across the unit circle at the 0.25. So where is 0.25? Right there, right? So place a ruler across, because we're doing sine, right? And sine stands for the y value, so the y value is at 0.25. Well, on this side it's up 0.25, and on this side, if it's up 0.25, where do you think I am? It's a little bit less than, this is 3, so maybe 2.9, 2.89, 2.9. So t is approximately 2.9, and it's approximately also 0.25. So there were 2 answers that were 0.25 up from the x-axis. All right, let's do the next one, the cosine. All right, so the cosine is on the x-axis here, so now I'm going to have to hold my ruler the other way, and the cosine is negative 0.25. So negative, that's 0.2. Halfway would be 0.3, so about a quarter of the way would be 0.25. And if I put my ruler there, you see that's about 1.88. And where's the other answer? 4.4 or 4.5. So 1.88, and what did I say? 4.4 on the other axis. And that's how to do these questions 53 to 56. So good luck and try the other ones. If you get them, send me an email and I'll tell you if you have them right. Good luck with these.